Good afternoon. This is Kayla Sprague for All Israel News. We are here at the Knesset, Israel's parliament, where an extraordinary gathering is taking place right now. Student leaders from top universities across the United States and Canada have convened here in Jerusalem to confront an alarming surge of anti-Semitism on their campuses back home. These students represent institutions like Columbia, Cornell, UPenn, Berkeley, NYU, Western Ontario, and the University of Texas, among others. They have come together, many having personally experienced or witnessed disturbing incidents of anti-Jewish harassment, vandalism, and violence at their schools. Fearing for their safety and fed up with what they describe as an atmosphere of intimidation and hate targeting towards Jewish people. I was able to meet with a few of them willing to share their experiences with us today.
In our worst day of our encampment, we had 79 arrested, 40 don't even go to the school, and there are multiple guns and knives found on our protesters. I was told Hamas is going to come kill me. I was told to go back to Europe. I was told rape's resistance. I was told, quote, quote, F you, screw you, take off your IDF hoodie. The IDF are rapists. The IDF is the same as the KKK. Terrible, terrible things. I've been called a kike. It's what's happening on college campus. It's a war.
And then my other friend at the encampments, he got punched in the face due to the fact that he was wearing a Jewish star bracelet. He did not say anything. He was standing and observing very peacefully, but unfortunately they saw the Jewish star and thought it was appropriate to harass him.
We'll walk into a club, one of us is wearing a Magen David necklace, not even a hostage necklace, not even anything about Israel, just a Magen David necklace, and someone will walk by and say, oh, is that a Jew necklace? Or they'll make a comment about it being a Jew necklace, something about us being Jewish. Again, nothing about Israel. Purely about us being Jewish, and we get that all the time as well.
So right now what we're seeing on a lot of campuses, including my own, is that they're using anti-Zionism and false narratives about Israel and what's going on with the war in order to demonize the state of Israel and the Jewish people and try and delegitimize our right to self-determine in our ancestral homeland of Israel.
These courageous students have traveled thousands of miles to stand up, speak out, and demand action. In a meeting with former Israeli ambassador to the UN, Danny Danon, these students shared their disturbing stories of anti-Semitic vandalism, abuse, and even physical attacks. They described a climate that they feel is increasingly unsafe, and they were able to openly ask questions as well to hear how Israel is responding in this time.
We are at war here in Israel against Hamas, against Hezbollah, but also Jewish students on campuses in North America are at war. And sometimes they think that they are by themselves. And today we told them, you are not by yourself. We are standing with you. We want to support you. And what you are doing is crucial, it's important. I think the fact that they came to Israel, they came to the Knesset during wartime, it's inspiring for us and inspiring for them. And I wish I could go and support their activities now on campus, but we are busy very much here with the war in Israel. But I know that we will prevail, and that's what my message to the students.
Just like Danny Danon, I'm inspired by these students, and their visit to Israel is a chance to strengthen their knowledge, build networks of support, and emphasize that targeting Jews for harassment is never justified. They called on university administrators to take reports of anti-Semitism seriously and proactively work to foster a learning environment where all students feel safe and welcome.
I think with everything going on and all of the Jewish pain hurts so bad on university campuses, Hasbara giving us the ability to come talk to politicians, come talk to leading edge thinkers in Zionism philosophy, being able to learn, being able to talk, being able to share, it means the world. I think that's the only way that we can lead this fight is through education and through the truth, because we know we're on the right side of history.
And also in general on this trip, I think meeting with the people that we're meeting with, especially experiencing what the October 7th survivors went through and meeting with people in the kibbutzim, that is extremely important and vital to my success as a Jewish individual, but also as a Jewish Israeli advocate on my campus. I want to bring back those stories and share them so people never forget.
Fun fact, my last name actually is Achdut, which in Hebrew means unity, of course. And this is what we need right now, and this is what we've been seeing. So we're going to continue standing loud and proud and united. And being on a trip like this, Hasbara Fellowship, it's really giving me a lot of hope, because here I am, I'm in a group with amazing other student leaders. Everyone is a superstar and everyone has their reasons for being here. And we're all coming to learn from each other and bounce ideas off of each other and become the strongest advocates that we can.
The voices of these Jewish student leaders from across North America bear urgent witness to the disturbing reality of rising anti-Semitism on college campuses. Their presence here in Israel's capital, seeking solidarity and solutions, is a call that this crisis can no longer be ignored or rationalized away. They also shared requests of how they hope people can support them and the Jewish community during this time.
I think all the Jewish people around the world right now, again, we need to come together. I think now more than ever, we need to educate ourselves on the conflict, because we are on the right side of history. I think we need to show up, and now more than ever, we need to have a strong Jewish identity and don't run. It's time to stand up and be a strong Jew.
It's really a multi-front battle that we're facing on social media, on campus, talking to the leaders, reporting. There's so many different things that everyone can do, and we really need everyone's help to tackle it on all different fronts in support of us.
What I hope for the future is for people to just accept Jewish people and stop hating Jewish people for simply being Jewish. Hamas can say that it's because, oh, we want the land of Israel, but we all know that it's because they want to kill the Jews. And once that hatred towards us ends, we will have a safer and happier place for everyone.
So what we need is for the world to wake up and understand that what starts with the Jewish people in Israel never ends with us, and we need to be standing and uniting with people from different backgrounds and religions and ethnicities and political views in order to defeat this hateful ideology that strives to divide us, because at the end of the day, what we need is unity.
The courage and resolve of these young leaders in confronting anti-Semitism is an inspiring call for all of us to take a stand against evil. Thank you for joining us today for this special All Israel News feature. Stay tuned for more coverage.